out of town to some like spy bar where there's like nobody, and you walk in, everyone's like, you must be on the up and up. And I sit at this table with this guy just because I was able to take the tour guide and go like, tell me everything. And I'll do that for a couple of days and try and get a real understanding of where I am. And then I just leave the hotel or the tent, whatever I'm staying in, with my camera, my backpack with some water, and I just start walking. I go, well, here's a street. Look at that slum or that village or that souk or that bazaar. In I go. And so far, all 10 fingers still work. And I've been to about 100 countries in all 7 continents. And the only times I've almost been killed, which was twice, was America. By comparison, the rest of the world has been very friendly.
What were the places where you were almost killed in America?
In California, a couple of times, nearly stabbed to death. And a guy shot at me and my friend, and he killed my friend but didn't kill me. And so that was real close. You know, that's real. But the rest of the world, by comparison, I was in Pakistan when Bhutto was assassinated. She was killed in Rawalpindi. I was in Islamabad, like a few miles down the road. And I was there for a week because the airport shut down. And I went outside every day, and no one, they just asked if I was lost, if I needed help getting back. They thought I was like a journalist or embassy. I went, no, I'm just a traveler. And they said, basically, sorry, you have to see our country in this state. I'm like, no, I don't get to judge. And so I've had travel experiences all over the world where I'm met by just amazing generosity and kindness and humility. And it informs kind of how I comport myself. But that's what I try and do. I try to live an eventful life. Like I work at it. It's not by chance. Like you give me 6 weeks off where I know I'm clear. I just whip out my high-res GIF file of the map of the world, and I pick one country and go, okay, then I'll just go east from there. Like China, Mongolia, Bhutan, Tibet, Vietnam, back to LA. And I'll just go do that.
I want to get back to this, but what happened with your friend that in California? Is this the same sort of a thing where you just wanted to check out a place?
Oh, no. We were robbed, and the guy started shooting. And the guy killed my friend and shot at me and just missed me very closely. But that was a big turning point in my life. I mean, that changed everything for me.
When was this?
25 years ago. But it changes everything that you think about everything. I mean, I think everyone goes through trauma like that in their own way because it taps into everything you've ever done in your life beforehand. But that was, not to be crass, but that was a game changer. But on the bigger topic of like danger, the world is a dangerous place, as you know. But at the same time, I don't think it's to be feared, because then you don't get anything done. I mean, you live in America. I live in America. We're the roughest room I've ever been in. I mean, we're a coast-to-coast Phillies Flyer game. You know, we are blood and teeth on the ice. I mean, we are, because of freedom. We're very free. And people just, walk up and, smack you. And I've never been to a country as free as America. I've been to countries that were way more hectic, like don't get caught outside at night, like, downtown Nairobi or, parts of Russia are kind of scary just because they're living hard. But as far as a place where anything can happen, America is like easily the hairiest place I've ever been day to day.
Really?
Baghdad was intense. I was in Iraq for a few days. But that wasn't real. I was there on a USO trip, so you're just kind of camping out in the green zone.